What is up, New World? Riptige's Game Master Coaching here, coming out with another crafting video for you guys. So I wanted to come out with this video because I kept getting into the predicament where I was crafting to level up furnishing, to level up armor crafting, to level up weapon crafting, and I kept crafting, and then I ended up getting to a point to where I couldn't craft anymore, and I couldn't even sell stuff on the trading post because I completely ran out of money. Because of that, it made me think about the different ways that I could make gold in a 24-hour span, and this is one of those ways. So I wanted to share this with you guys so that you don't get stuck when it comes to being able to spend money on resources. After this process, I ended up spending about 8K on different resources, and I still had money to spend because of this constant influx of money that I kept creating because of this crafting. Alright, hear me out. It is woodworking, so it seems boring in and of itself, but I've learned one of the best ways to increase your money over time is by learning to invest in the things that are going to be evergreen for your course of whatever you're doing. So in this situation, I realized that woodworking is the second highest consistent gold producer in the game right now. Obviously, you can sell other things that will be of a higher value, but those will be one-offs, or they will change with the course of the game, or they will change with the updates or whatever. But woodworking is the second highest tier, right behind smelting. That is mainly because of the amount of people using furnishing and how useful furnishing is. So almost all of those people are using wood in some facet. And then the other one would be engineering skill for the spears, the bows, and the muskets. So everybody using those items for fighting are using these to create that 600 gear score and get their gear score up as high as possible, so that way they can have the weapons for those new dungeons that are coming out, for the PvP that they're doing and everything like that. So this is going to be a huge investment into your future for the longevity of the game. So to solidify this for you guys, I wanted to show you this really quick. So I sold 76 ironwood planks. This is the low end of what I sell when it comes to my wood. This is kind of what you'll be making on a 24-hour cooldown, depending on how much farming you want to do and how much time you want to invest and stuff like that. So the ironwood planks, I sold 76 of them for 21, almost 22, and that's around 1.5k. So that's just for ironwood planks. And then I ended up selling the glittering ebony, which I sold 10 of them for 129. So that's 1.2k, 1.3k, around there. So both of those stacked on top of each other is around 3k, a little bit less than 3k, but you'll be making 3k every 24 hours every single time you do this. So it's gonna help. And this partnered with the smelting, this partnered with the leatherworking. You should check out those videos if you have the opportunity, because it's going to be a huge investment for you. And then this partnered with the weaving as well. All of these combined with each other, you'll end up making around 10k per day if you end up grinding out all of these, depending on how many hours you have and stuff like that. But if you end up just selling the tier 5 mats, the glittering ebony, the asmodium, you'll end up making around 10k. And then if you farm some of these mats out, or if you're on for a long period of time or whatever, you'll end up skyrocketing past that quite a bit more if you sell those second tier items like orichalcum and your ironwood. So I wanted to show you guys that, so that way you guys actually have a physical representation of how much money you'll be making for the time invested into getting this up. But this will be every 24 hours. You can literally put it on market, go to bed, have this in your account, so the next day that you get on, you'll have that cash so that you can spend more money, put more money into the skills that you actually want to do, whether that's armoring, whether that's furnishing, whatever it is that you specifically want to do, you'll have the gold to be able to do that. And for you guys that don't want to spend a ton of time, you don't have lots of time, and you want to get to the skills that you want to learn, and I would highly suggest, so that you save time, obviously 0 to 50, you're going to have to go out and cut some trees. So if you can get past that, that's going to be great for you. But once you hit level 50 is whenever you can start making lumber. And what you'll do is you'll do the same type of process of something I showed in my smithing video, of you'll search for the tier 2 material. You can search for it, or you can go to resources and then go to raw resources, and then you can go to woods, and then in here it will show you every single tier 2 item that you can use instead of timber. So you'll come in here, you'll buy petrified wood. Petrified wood is 2 cents, which is absolutely cheap. Timber is actually 58 cents, so that's a huge profit. So you'll get the petrified wood. After you get the petrified wood, you will take it to the smither, And then inside of here, you will go and you will start making these treated wood spears with tier 2. So use the petrified wood, you'll use a regular metal, and then you'll use hide. And then you'll make the spear, and then you will salvage it. And then once you salvage it, you will end up getting the timber back. And then you can take that timber to the lumber mill and then just make lumber with it. Use the timber that you salvaged and then add the aged wood. So you can either buy the aged wood if you have the money, or you can go out and chop a little bit of aged wood or whatever. But this is going to speed up your process, and you're going to use this process through everything. So once you hit level 100, you can buy the tier 3 material, which is whisper wood, which I did today to kind of speed up my process. You'll go into the smither, you'll make the next tier up spear, and then once you make that spear, you'll salvage it, and then it'll give you back these lumber, and then you'll use the lumber and just make weird wood planks. So then you can either buy the weird wood by itself, or you can go out and farm it, and then you can do that all the way up. So the same, it goes with ironwood and weird wood. Weird wood, the ones for weird wood are ebonwood, raw resources, go to woods, and then you'll see ebonwood and then quill bark. Ebonwood is 390 right now. Weird wood planks are 850. So you're getting quite a big discount on using these. So you'll throw these ebonwood, get a bunch of these ebonwood, throw them into the smither, make some spears with them, and then salvage them into the weird wood. And then all you'd have to do is collect the ironwood after that. So you kind of go through that process as you're leveling up. If you're wanting to make it go quicker and you don't have a ton of time, I would suggest using that process. You will be using a little bit of your profit. So if you're wanting to make the most money possible and you don't have a time requirement, then I would suggest just going out and collecting it, and I'll show you those routes here in a second. But if you do only have a few hours, I would massively suggest doing this, because these items are super cheap on the market. They are way undercut prices below the planks of their tier. So I would suggest doing that if you're wanting to actually lower your time in collection. So the next thing I want to cover in here is why would I start doing this over something else, and how is this actually gonna help me catch up to the people who have already been level 60 for like 3 months now, and how is this actually gonna help me catch those people and start to compete for cities and stuff like that. And so I just wanted to cover this and let you guys know that this process is insane, and if you are really diligent with it, you want to cut your own trees, and that's completely up to you and your time, but it is worth the investment. If you want to cut your own trees, you'll get aptitude boxes after you hit level 200, which isn't too difficult actually. It's just time, you know, after a certain amount of time you'll hit it, and the more time that you can put into it, you'll hit that. If you can't get your logging level up to 200, that's completely fine. This way is still going to give you massive amounts of ability to be able to catch those people, because every single time you get your woodworking to level 200, you're actually going to get those tier 5 resources, which this is the best way to get those tier 5 resources. You'll obviously get them from hitting ironwood trees with luck gear, but getting those tier 5 resources from ironwood trees plus the aptitude boxes are going to give you massive amounts of these tier 5 resources. So I've been doing this for, I want to say, about two days, but I've been grinding pretty hard at it just to kind of be able to give you guys a grid of if it's worth it or not. And I wanted to show you guys this because in this I have 76 of barb vine, and if I did the same process with changing these into spears and then using the wildwood as well, changing those into spears, the amount of ironwood planks I'd have from that is kind of insane. If I was to consistently do this over and over again and level up my woodworking skill, level up my logging, go out, collect the logs, come in and do the woodworking, I would start to get more and more of these. I've been spacing my time out between doing smithing, leatherworking, this, and cloth making because because I actually wanted to show you guys the different levels of these and how much money you're going to make with them. But if you sat down and just did this and you were able to pump these out, you would be able to pump out ironwood planks pretty quickly, because you're only using iron and you're only using base leather to actually change these into these these ironwood planks, so it costs you almost nothing. And then on top of that, if you don't want to do that to get ironwood planks and change those into ebony, or if you have too many already because you've been using those aptitude boxes and you just have tons of them, you can actually sell barb vine and wildwood on the market for a fairly decent price. And I'll show you guys that really quick before we move into the routes. So wildwood right now is selling for 20 gold, and barb vine is selling for $11.99. If you go to ironwood planks, they're selling for about 11. So you can sell these for an extra profit. If you're wanting to buy the undercut resources, you'll be able to sell those on top of the ironwood planks and the ebony wood to make that money that you need, so that you can get the lower resources to actually get to 200 or whatever you're wanting to do. But you can start doing that as your aptitude boxes come in. If you guys are needing a luck set to get these secondary items for just added bonus, if you're wanting to sell them or if you're wanting to use them, it's going to be huge for you to get these. So I wanted to share this with you guys. And then on this is actually the required luck for the specific items that you're wanting to get, with tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. I only have up to tier 4 on this. I'm going to have a link in the description for both of these documents, so that way you guys will have access to them, so that you have that information, so that you can set up those luck gear sets, and then you can actually start getting these items so that you can start making the most amount of money possible during this process. So for you tryhards, the people who stuck through this entire video, I wanted to leave this for you guys, this last route for weirdwood, and then I will show you ironwood after this. But what I do is, this up here is brightwood. There is a shrine right down here by this ironwood cluster. I'll teleport to that shrine. I'll walk down to this ironwood cluster, and then after that I will walk into here. I'll go through this entire area and grab all of these trees inside of here, and then I'll start going up north. After I finish that, grab this weirdwood, and then I'll go up here and grab these ironwood. After that, I will walk up here, grab this, then I'll go here, grab this, and then I'll walk over here, grab these ironwood, and then after that I will walk up here, grab these weirdwood trees, and then I will make my way up this path and grab these weirdwood trees. After that, I'll walk up here, and then I will go up into here, grab these weirdwood clusters, and then I'll run down here, go across this river, and then I'll grab these weirdwood. After that, I'll walk around this edge right here, grab these starstone nodes, because I ended up needing them for smelting anyways. So I walked around here, grab these, and then I'll walk up this path, grab these, and then I'll walk through here. There's a bear cave here. If you hug along the left wall, you can get all the starstone in here as well, and then you walk through all the way through, hugging the wall in this bear cave, and then you will pop out the backside of the bear cave. You grab these 2 ironwood trees. After that, you'll hop over the wall in front of you, and then come back across to the weirdwood trees over here, grab these 2 weirdwood trees, and then you'll come back up here, grab these weirdwood trees, and then you'll be done. This is the ironwood route. This is Eden Grove. So this city right here is Eden Grove. If you haven't been here before, make it to this city and you can start here. There's also a teleport shrine right down here. If you guys want to do this very often, you can literally teleport right into this place super easy. And what I end up doing as soon as I start here is, on this road right here, I'll make my way to this road, and then I'll put down a camp, because my experience so far has been there's a lot of people that try and kill you while you're doing this. There's not a lot of people here that know about this. There's a lot of people who are here. There'll be like 1 or 2 that come out here, and they will just try and kill you, because obviously there's not enough trees for everybody in the world. So this is ridiculous. So what I end up doing is, I'm like, cool, you can kill me, but I literally put a tent right here, so I'm gonna spawn back and I'm gonna continue getting trees, and if you kill me far away, then I get to be in prime position to get more trees. So I put a tent here. What I end up doing from there is I will make my way like up here, grab this one, go over here, grab these kind of go up, down, and then go over to this one. Once I get this one, I will move over to this one. I'll go straight across, hit that one, and then I'll go down, hit that one, and then I'll jump over the little ledge and grab that one. After that, I'll go straight west, grab that one, go south, grab that one, and then I'll go straight north and grab the one all the way up here. I'll go all the way across, hit all those, and then go completely south and grab the rest of those. After that, I'll move completely west, grab this one over here, and then I'll go south, hit that one, and then after that, I will go up here, grab these, and then continue on my way to grab this, this, and this. And then after that, I'll just turn around and come back. Hey guys, thank you so much for sticking with me through this video. I can't wait to hear in the comments how much money you guys have made and how much this helps you guys to actually get the things that you're wanting to get. Feel free to share it. It will make me feel absolutely amazing. If you guys want to get updated as soon as I throw out a new video, make sure to subscribe. If you want to get ahead of the YouTube curve, check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/ribdigits, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.